Hello and welcome to a new episode of Trains App and the first for 2023, and you join me at Stafford on the West Coast Mainline. We'll be seeing services from London Northwestern Railway, Avanti West Coast, cross country, and with any luck, some freight as well. We've got 3 London Northwestern Railway services going. The first one here is 350-404, one of the former TransPennine 350s, working the late running 932 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to London Euston. On the rear is 350-104. You had the 0939 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Crewe, departing as I was having a bit of a yak. And here we have 350-368. It'll be doing a London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. As to why they're not going up to Liverpool, I haven't the faintest idea, but I'm sure the powers that be have their reasons. I mean, I could do the easy thing and check online, but that would make sense and be logical. These two attributes I do not have. Voila. As I was getting myself prepared, a DRS 57 came thundering through, going from Crewe Cresty Bridge to Rugby, and then a GB 66 came through with a fully loaded container train off to some far and distant land. I did look, but I forgot. There's a thing. So, with that all being said and done, let us see what shall turn up. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 0944 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. The one that just left was the 0939 from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. I have no idea why they feel that having 2 trains departing to the same destination within 5 minutes of each other makes a world of sense. Why not just stick these 350s together? I don't know. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know. It's a mystery. I know. Oh, it's all fun and games, isn't it? Yes. Do you want to tell the ladies and gentlemen what the number is of this? Well, I can. Are you going to? I am. It's 35246. Well done, you. Have a biscuit. Ooh. What type of biscuit are you going to offer me? Well, you have a choice. You can have a bourbon. Yes. You can have a McVitie's digestive. Ooh, steady on, you're spawning me. Or you go down the age-old question. Oh yes, the Jaffa cake. Is it a cake or is it a biscuit? Ooh, that's a tricky one. If I phoned a friend, yeah, but what if they didn't know? Ah, I see your point. Yes. Well, seeing as you're offering me biscuits, I think I'll get myself a bourbon. Oh, you devil! I know. Just can't help myself. Okay, the first high-speed train to pass by is going to be that of an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from London Euston to Glasgow Central. .390-010 going at a modest pace. Okay, now departing several minutes late is the 0944 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. Driver certainly not hanging about. Nice spark from the pantograph, and again. Okay, we've got 2 services coming in. Up there is the 0952 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Behind me coming in is the 0950 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly, worked by 390-137. It appears that they've got the Liverpool trains now passing through here. But as the day progresses, let's just see what happens. But it's interesting to see they've got Manchester trains now calling here. I'm sure they have their reasons. Lovely. Right, now, if I go back over this away... this away, this away, this away... I'm not going to do it. Right, we find what I don't actually know. Ah, is this one of the... Is this one of those electrification trains? But either way, it's doing a Rugby to Rugby. DR 76913. Is this one of those electrification trains? Do you know, I haven't the faintest idea. I'm sure somebody will be able to enlighten me, but... Nah, it can't... No, surely it isn't. Oh, mind you, it could be. Oh, I don't know. I'm just guessing at this stage, if you haven't already figured. And it's squeaky brake time. Okay then, heading out now is 39137, excuse you, with the 0950 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, as now departing is 39006 with the 0952 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Rethink mental illness. Right, coming over this way, as there's been an announcement to stand back from platform 4. So, this will be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino going from Glasgow Central to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. And that'll be worked by 390-152. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1000 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bristol Temple Meads, worked by a 4-car Voyager. Yeah. I'll say no more. Okay, getting ready to depart now is going to be the 1000 cross-country service to Bristol Temple Meads. Then following this should be a pairing of Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers. That'll be worked by 220029. Okay, coming through now is the Avanti West Coast 221 Super Voyagers. (117) leading. 101 on the rear, going from Chester to London Euston. Lovely. And then the next train to slowly pass by will be another Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino. 39138 going from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Okay, coming through now is a DB Cargo UK Class 92, hauling a Class 90 from Crewe to Wembley. This should be the 92 that's been sitting idle for about 7+ years. 92011. With 90039 on the back for insurance. Oh, happy days. Seeing a DB92 running on something that isn't High Speed 1. Could this be a sign of things to come? Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1011 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street, worked by a pair of Class 350s. Leading the way is 350-245. With 235 bringing up the rear. There's a flat wheel on that rear bogie. I can actually feel it on the platform. Okay, getting ready to depart will be the 1011 London Northwestern Railway service to Cough Central, Liverpool Lime Street, as our Network Rail Fandango is heading back to Rugby. You've got 76911 is the one now hauling this. And I'll come back over this way as we have incoming over half an hour late an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino working a service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. There must be a speed restriction through here because they're all coming through at a modest pace. City of Preston. (390-128). It's either that or the signals are permanently on, I don't know, probably a double amber I would have thought, causing them to slow down that much, and then they're suddenly changing. But either way, both north and south, they're coming through at half their operating speed really, or not even that. Okay, the next freight train to pass through is going to be a DB Cargo UK Class 66 going from Dollans Moor to Ditton. 66010. As also coming in is the 1021 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth. Lovely. Okay, about ready to depart now is going to be the 1021 cross-country Voyager service to Bournemouth. So leading the way is 220-010. (220-001) brings up the rear. I tell you what, the drivers aren't afraid to give it a bit of boot coming out of the stations this morning. I'm not complaining, certainly. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 10:24 Avanti West Coast service from Edinburgh Waverley to London Euston, going via Birmingham New Street. Must admit, it does make sense to put Avanti West Coast services calling here via Birmingham to use these platforms rather than platform 1. So, complete with a little bit of blood splatter on the front, we have 390-047. Oh, and there's a feather. Lovely. Okay then, 390-047 is about ready to go with the 10:24 Avanti West Coast service to London. Should get the traditional noises shortly. Signals changed there to say RA. Oh, there's the pop. There's the hiss. And there's the whine. Oh, and the fart. Well done. First class looking decidedly empty. In fact, in Coach J, there was no one in there. Mind you, Coach H, there wasn't much people either. I do love the sound the 390s make when they're accelerating. And there goes a skip. Or a skip lorry. Oh, it has a skip on it, so I was right in one sense. Okay, here we have 325001 and 325012 working the Royal Mail train from Shieldmere to Willesden. As we also have coming in the 10:35, almost had a blank moment then, London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Crewe. Leading proceedings is 350-130. Well weathered. On the rear is 350-105. Wonderful. And the next train to arrive is going to be the 10:33 cross-country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. Leading the way is 220-033. With 221-127 bringing up the rear. And what I love is you can still see the mark on the rear of the Voyagers when they used to belong to Virgin Trains cross country. Still tickles me to this day. Okay, getting ready to depart now is going to be the 10:35 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. Whoop-de-doo! Wonderful news. I shall rest easy tonight knowing that knowledge. Okay then, about ready to depart now is going to be the 10:33 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. Whenever you're ready. There you go. And time for my annual weather update. It's bloody cold. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be some of West Midlands Railway's new toys, going from Nuneaton to Crewe. (730.022) and (730.021). I really like those units. They look very, very sleek. Okay, coming in 6 minutes late is going to be the 10:32 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to London Euston. I suspect I'll end up seeing those 7:20s again at some point in the not too distant future. So, leading proceedings is going to be 3:52.64. I shall get the rear when she be doing the departing. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be a Freightliner 66 going from Crewe Bass Hall to Southampton. This is worked by 66.569. Flat wheel on the loco. And in the consist. As there goes 350.106 on the rear of the late running 10:32 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. Okay, coming in now is the 10:42 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Crewe, worked by 352.53. With a really, really off-coloured door. Jolly good. Okay, but ready to depart now is going to be the 10:42 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe, as incoming is the 10:44 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. And this is worked by former TransPennine 350.406. I know there are some people who keep questioning why I make that point, but as somebody else also alluded to in the comments, not everybody is aware. Okay, the next train to disturb the peace is going to be another Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino going from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. (390.045), and I'm guessing that somewhere it's got to be about there. It's got to be a small gap in the line, I would have thought somewhere. Either way, right. 354.06 is about ready to go with the 10:44 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. The two young children up there just had a little sneak preview into the cab, courtesy of the drivers. That's rather damn decent of him to go and do that for me. Oh, brilliant. That's probably going to make their day. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast at 390 Pendolino. Almost said 2-to-1 Super Voyager then. Don't know why. (390-148) working a service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Okay, the next train to coming in 3 minutes late is going to be the 10:47 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley via Birmingham New Street. Worked by 390-039. As up there is the 10:52 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Lady Godiva. As there is 390-011. Oh, that was almost perfect unison stopping. Ooh, very close indeed. Okay, the next freight train to make an appearance is going to be worked by a GBRF Class 66 going from Tunstead Sidings to Banbury. Just about anything and everything is running late at this stage of proceedings. Okay, the 10:52 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston has fired up and is on her merry way. And this is 66-738. And I can't see. Is that Sheffield Town? Oh, I'll be able to read it once it gets a bit closer. Okay, now departing 6 minutes late is the 10:47 Avanti West Coast service to Edinburgh Waverley. Okay, the next train to arrive, coming in 5 minutes late, is going to be the 10:50 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly. Worked by 390-103. No, come on. There you go. Also coming in about, where are we, 16 minutes late is the 10:39 London Northwestern Railway service from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. Leading the way is 350-112. I'll get the rear 350 when she be doing a bit of the departing. Next calling point for this particular service after this will be Crewe. I wonder why they've switched it around and now have Manchester trains call here and no longer the Liverpools. Oh well, it just means more business for London Northwestern, that's all. Okay, departure now is the heavily delayed 10:39 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. .350, 250 on the rear. I'm not surprised that the driver is giving it a bit of boot to get away, make a bit of time as the pantographs are sparking away rather nicely. Okay, well, curiously, even though the light is still at, oh no, it's just changed. 66738 is now powering up, running half an hour late at this stage. As running 5 minutes late now is 350, oh, whatever. 391.03 to Manchester. This is Huddersfield Town. Go on, girl. Some well-weathered wagons. There you go. WWW. That's what it now stands for. Well-weathered wagons. The pulling power of those 66s is incredible. Right, I now come over this way to show you, running over, what are we? Got to be 36 minutes late now, is the 10:24 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Holyhead. Leading the way is 221114. As there's an Avanti West Coast class 390 Pendolino passing through. Two to 1112 brings up the rear of this service. Apparently the delay was caused by a lack of available train crew. Okay, then getting ready to depart now is the heavily delayed 10:24 Avanti West Coast service to Holyhead. The Pendolino that came through was running 5 minutes late from Glasgow Central to London Euston. And that was running via the Trent Valley route. Okay, coming at the top is one of Collis Rail Class 56 going from Longport to Crewe Bass Hall. So I will be working my way up to the top of the station to capture that thing heading off, as hopefully she'll put on a bit of a show. Supposedly it's going to be here till at least 10 to 12. So I've got about 50 minutes, but if I know anything about train pathings, that could be that's how early on good behaviour. I've got some seagulls who are kind of doing their own thing above me. Yeah, they're having a marital. Oh dear. Yes, thank you, carry on. In fact, I don't even know why you're shouting, you've cleared well off. Come on, autofocus, play ball. Okay, so I can't see the numbers. My eyesight is good, but their numbers are really, really small. 56,090. I'm sure that 56 has been stuck on this working for God knows how long. In fact, the last time I filmed at Crewe, I saw this coming through, and no, it was Crewe and Stafford. Both times I've been there and I filmed this working, it's always been 56,090. Lovely job. Right, I'm going to go head up to the top of the station then. Okay, the next freight train to pass by is going to be a DB Cargo UK Class 66 going from Trafford Park Euro Terminal to Southampton West Docks berth 109. Giving it a fair amount of boot is 66,013. Lovely job.
1111 London Northwestern Railway.
Okay, and coming now is 350-368 with the 1111 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street from Birmingham New Street. And this one's arrived early. Makes a pleasant change. Okay, departing now is 350-368 with the 1111 London Northwestern Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. Okay, she's now running around her train. I do say, when she pulled off to head off to the sidings to switch ends, there was a fair amount of clag, so I suspect there's going to be a decent amount when she hauls this empty lot back to Crewe. Ooh, smells good. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1114 Avanti West Coast service from Crewe to London Euston, worked by a 5-car 221 Super Voyager. This will be worked by 221 104. Okay, departing now is 221 104 with the 1114 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. And we're also going to have coming through an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino going from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. That'll be worked by 390 115. Okay, 56090 is coming back to couple up to the empty wagons. The 56s are great locos, they really are. Yep, that works. Right, that chap's then going to hop underneath, get everything coupled up. Then we'll wait and see if this is held here till 10 to 12 or if it will be let out early. Okay, incoming now is the 11:21 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Reading. Leading the way is 221 130. On the rear is 220 016. Voyager 20. I reckon as soon as the chap has stuck the lamp on the rear of this consist of the empty J&A wagons and gets back into the cab with the other guys from Collis, I imagine they'll let that go early. Okay then, about ready to depart is going to be the 11:21 cross-country service to Reading. Okay, coming in now is one of C2C's newest toys, doing the Wembley to Rugby mileage accumulation runs. With incredibly bright front lights. 544? I can't remember what the class is, I'm going to have to wander down. Bear with me. Well, it turns out that I am a complete moron. Well, we knew this. From the distance, I thought it was one of C2C's trains getting tested, but it's actually one of Greater Anglia's Class 720s. 720-544 on the mileage accumulation runs. So, there you go. But yes, they have ludicrously bright front lights. They are good looking trains though. Very, very good looking. Okay, well there goes 720-544. Excuse me. Off on its merry jaunts down to Rugby. It also dawned on me just now that earlier the West Midlands Railway 730s that came through, I think I called them 720s when I was chatting about them earlier. You may have already picked up on this and subsequently wanted to correct me in the comments. I have beaten you to that by doing it now and calling myself an idiot. You may still call me an idiot if you so wish. I shan't take offence because, let's be fair, it's true. I know, tragic. Alrighty then, coming in now is 350-105 and one of our classmates with the, think about this, 1132 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston from Crewe. And on the rear is 350-130. Do you know, at first I really wasn't keen on the London Northwestern Railway livery, but the more I see it, the more I'm growing to like it. Okay, now departing is the 11:32 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. It's running about 3 minutes late. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 11:33 cross-country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly, running about 3 minutes late at this stage. I would have thought once this has gone, they'll then release the 56. Mind you, they may keep it here till 10 to 12, but I've known to be wrong in the past. Right, so leading this is 2:20.017. I shall get the rear when she leaves. Okay, departing now 4 minutes late. It's the 11:33 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. To 1144 brings up the rear. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the... blimey. Forgotten. Oh, sugar. What is it? I've got nothing. Either way, it's a pairing of 350s from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. 352.57 is leading. 11:44, that's it. 254 is on the rear. No, it's 11:39. 11:39, that's it. 11:39 from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. I got there in the end. I know what I'm talking about. Don't quote me on that, for God's sake. Okay, now departing is the 11:39 London Northwestern Railway service to Birmingham New Street. As we also have coming in the 11:42 London Northwestern Railway service from Birmingham New Street to Crewe. But by 3:50.234. It's a hive of activity here at Stafford. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. (391.22) with a nice two-tone from the driver there, thank you very much. Okay, then about ready to depart now is going to be 3:52.34 with the 11:42 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. As we also have incoming the 11:44 London Northwestern Railway service from Crewe to Birmingham New Street. This will be worked by 3:50.127. As down there is the late running 11:35 London Northwestern Railway service from London Euston to Crewe. Couple of dogs having a woofing competition. Yes, well done. Yes. What else? Anything else? No? Alright. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. Well done. Same time next week. Okay, so leading in the late running 11:35 to Crewe is going to be 3:50.377. I shall get the rear when she departs. Okay, as the conversation continues, we've got incoming the 11:47 Avanti West Coast service from London Euston to Glasgow Central coming in, courtesy of 39151. Looks like the Collis 56 will be here till 10 to 12. Although I've got a sneaky feeling it might end up departing just a few minutes late. Okay, now departing about 10 minutes late at this stage is going to be the 11:35 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. Although, interestingly, the destination board at the front says London Euston. That's going to confuse people. .351.13 brings up the rear. Okay, incoming now is the 10:52 Avanti West Coast service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. This is worked by 390.153, as the 11:47 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central is now departing. Unknown Soldier. Okay, then now departing is the 11:52 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. I will go over here though, as 56090 has a green light. Oh, yes, please. That is a beautiful sight. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be worked by a DRS Class 88 going from Moss End Euro Terminal to Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal. So then, this is worked by 88002. Prometheus. And we're also going to have a GBRF Class 66 rolling through from Hams Hall to Moss End Drua Terminal. Running fairly empty. 66,782. Charity Rail Tours. Hauling predominantly the Fresh Air Express. And as she continues northwards, I shall leave it there. Finish part 1 there anyway. Thank you all very much for watching, it's greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen so far, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Faultless first part so far. Plenty of freight, plenty of passenger traffic. Not going to complain at that. I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee and something to eat, and then I'll be back for part 2. Should any freight come through whilst I'm away, I'll try and remember what it was and let you know, basically. That's essentially all I can do. So, thank you for watching part 1. I will hope to see you all in part 2. Take care, guys. Goodbye.